Disperse into the abyss of nihility! Gushing water! Aquarius sphere! Raging wind! Prism stars! I humble myself in the void! Shining gate! Primal fire! Nova explosion! Urban darkness! Maxwell minimus! Perish! Dimensional material!
I won't move! We will carry on our dreams! Blue Earth!
This cannot be.
Hello, here's Master347 for the finale of the main game of Final Fantasy 2. And last time, actually the post game, all over the place. I did the last optional thing I wanted to do. I showed off the mini game and even beat a new boss exclusive to the PSP version, Deumian himself, which was a destruction tome. And I also showed off what the revive tome could do too. Actually, that's the file I'm playing on, the one where I have the revive tome, whatever. But yeah, I'm going to assume you guys have the best equipment possible and stuff, and your stats are up to snuff. But here's all my final stats. Oh yeah, I got a dragon shield off screen while I was grinding for that iron giant. One of the dragons dropped here, so that was lucky of me. You get elemental protection. Really sweet. But yep, we are more than ready for these guys now. More than ready for the final boss. So last time I finished it off by going here, but now I'm gonna go up here, which is where the Emperor resides. The 10th floor. And here he is. You have got to be kidding me! Yes, there are actually random battles on this floor as well. I know, odd. Well, that kind of ruined the moment. Seriously? Well, there is right there. But yes, there are random battles along this floor. But if you're ready and prepared, then you shouldn't have any problem against this guy. But let's end this once and for all. You have braved the bowels of hell to reach me. But the hand of man which deals in false justice and forsaken love can never hope to defeat the Lord Master of Hell. Final boss time. Now we actually have preemptive strike. But here's the Emperor himself, and compared to the Demon and the Guardian, this guy is too much trouble. But if you didn't grind much as I did, then you're gonna have a problem, because the difficulty goes way up for the final boss, like ridiculously so. I might even need these always. I don't even need Berserk and all, but you know, might as well. First time, sorry. Also, his normal attack can also have a draining effect, so that's what makes him quite annoying. So he can do a lot of damage to you and restore a lot of HP at the same time. That's the worst part. Especially the blood sword comes in, he's really hurt to it. If you bothered to get it, that is. Which I did, but I gave it to Ricard because he wanted for the post game. I was because they were meant to beat this guy without the blood sword, but I figured no, this time I'm doing it without the blood sword. I'm going to beat him without it. But so far they've done a pretty good job. I think it's about 16,000 HP, so it's a pretty big steeper for the other boss they fought in the game. As you can see, we're doing pretty good damage to him. So far just using magic attacks, he's not even using his normal attacks, so I looked out there. But, to be honest, you shouldn't have much problem with this guy. Especially playing the PSP version, you get the ultimate weapons. Anyway, advanced version, you may do a lot more grinding. I mean like a lot more. But you already knew that. This game is very grind heavy. Geez, that was pathetic. Yeah, let me get this guy down in no time. Got him! Yeah, I made him look easy, but he actually isn't if you do not grind like I have. Seriously. Which why he didn't even attack me once. There we go, we got rid of him. We sold his soul for nothing. Unbelievable. They're eaten by insects like you. Not once, but twice. Who are you? And with that, the Lord of Hell is dead. It's finally over. You can't come back from that. It's done. Let's get out of here. It's finally over, isn't it? It was a long struggle, but with the Emperor gone, with nothing left to fear. Thank you, with all my heart, I thank you. With the combined strength of Cassian and Finn, we will rebuild the kingdom anew. Together, Princess, we will create a kingdom even fairer than the old. Though once a coward, I now stand here a new man. I have you all to thank for that. You have my deepest gratitude. My sky is smiling down at me from above. Truer words are never spoken. Look at you. You do realize what you've done. Who am I supposed to steal from the Empire gone? You'll be out of a job. I guess I just have to start stealing from you. But watch your backs. You sure showed them, Furion. You're every bit of bloke I pegged you for. If you feel like trying your hand at pirating, what? Not sit with you, Miriam? Looks like your next battle's already begun, Furion. You did it. I'm sure my dad's happy for you too. Up above the clouds. I'm going to be working here, serving the princess. I just want to do whatever I can to help out. Whoa. Joseph? What was that? We must now dedicate ourselves to the task of restoring what was lost. Farewell. Let's express my gratitude to you all. War finally over. Yes. We can live in peace again. Together. Right, Leon? For us, there can be no going back. But why? Don't go. Furion, stop him. Maria, Leon is right. We've been through too much. I can't stop him. Not now. Leon, we will meet again. Whoa. What was that? Well, we should get going too. This is only the beginning. There are more significance in the post-game. You'll see soon enough, guys. But yep. Their long struggle is finally at an end. The Emperor. Pandemonium. The monsters plaguing the world. All had vanished without a trace. Peace had returned once more. The wounds of the war would mend. And the memory of those... I can't read that text. It's too blended to the background. But one thing would never be forgotten. That a band of young heroes once saved the world. And that's Final Fantasy 2. But yeah, overall I still think it's a pretty good game. Not the best, and I do agree and understand people perceive it as a black sheep of the series, especially with the whole level up system. But if you know how to grind, then it's not too bad. It actually becomes pretty easy once you know what to do. In a way, it's sort of similar to Final Fantasy 8, except the difference is with 8, you have to grind for individual magic for each character. And there are shortcuts you can do, but that's not until later on. Early on, you have to grind so much and draw with magic, and then it gets kind of tedious. But if you know which point nice to draw and which stat to put it on, you can totally break the game. In fact, leveling up in that game is pointless. But that's an argument for another day. but yeah, I fully enjoyed it. You know, people prefer Final Fantasy 1 because of the battle system. I think I prefer Final Fantasy 2 because it had a better story. And by that I mean the characters themselves felt a bit more three-dimensional. I mean, none of the characters in the first game even talked. I'm not saying the game was bad, but you know, a bit more personality at least. That's all the other Final Fantasy did in the feature series, which I'm glad they did. I still wish that Final Fantasy 5 and 6 had this sort of HD treatment as well, but unfortunately that didn't happen. Maybe someday someone will do a remake of those games properly, but you know, we can only hope. But yeah, it's a pretty enjoyable game. When the counters can get a bit insane, but you know, it was like that back then. If you think this game is bad and grinding, just wait till you play Dragon Warrior. I've heard the grinding in that game is just horrendous. But yep, pretty cool. But I did like the new things added. In the GBA version they added like a post game, which I guess they also put in here. It's a pretty sweet post game too. It isn't nearly as long compared to the main game. In fact, I'm probably like 3 parts long. Seriously, it's not that long at all. But it's much tougher. The enemies are really strong there. When encounters, it's ridiculous. The story is really good as well. Pretty good story. And they also learned a bit about the Emperor himself. A little bit. But like I said, that's for the next time when I begin that sort of post-game thing. But the Arcane Labyrinth, it wasn't too bad. It was better than Labyrinth of Time Final Fantasy 1. Ugh. That Labyrinth of Time thing with the PSP was so annoying. I still couldn't do it. I couldn't complete it. It was just too tough, too random, and the whole timer thing's annoying. Ugh, not fun at all. And of course, if you run out of time, you die. Yeah, you die. Oh, sorry about that. But yeah, it was nice. We finally got to play these games and stuff in the graphic they deserve. But it makes me more hype for when Final Fantasy 15 comes out in the end of September. Pre-ordered that game ages ago. Same for Horizon. That game was pretty sweet too. But yeah, although each battle system was unique and different, I am glad I didn't use it in future games and stuff. I guess maybe they wanted to try something different. For the most part, the battle system did do changes throughout the series, but it's mostly the same with turn-based and stuff. But when Final Fantasy 4 came, I did the active time battle system. But yeah, there is also extras, which I think shows you like portraits of all the enemies you defeated and stuff and all that. But I'm actually going to show that off at the end of the post game. It feels more to do it then. So I'm not going to show that off afterwards. I'm going to do that at the end of the post game of we do that one. But you're probably wondering, what is this post game even called? I mean, it shouldn't be just called the post game. Well, you'll see, it's kind of like a side story, as it were. But the title of it should appear though at the end. Also, made separate save files when I had to destroy and revive time. I think it has to be the save at the end for a save clear data. So look, there we go. Saving, here we go. Save game clear data. Saving and clear data will allow you to play bonus dungeons and browse the art gallery. Yes. So this is the bonus dungeon you're talking about. That's my destroy tome. That's my revive tome. That's for before I got them both. But I'm gonna make a new save file for the bonus data. And after this appears, something else will appear with it. There we go, Solve Rebirth. That is a post game. Now it only gets added once you do clear save data, because whatever data you had in the clear save carries over, sort of, to certain characters. But next time, that's what we're going to do. We're going to solve Rebirth and find out what happened to certain characters. You'll see soon enough. But with that, it's Mastering 347. Game title RPG the platformer. Stay classy.